Hello citizens, welcome back. This is our match preview for Liverpool against City in the Premier League. So make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe, let's jump in. So there's no getting around it. This is a big game for both teams. This game can be used to kickstart Liverpool's season, and for City it'd be used to go on, tell Arsenal we're not going away anytime soon, and tell the world that we're stronger than ever. Huge game is Klopp against Pep, Manchester against Liverpool. And there are some key battles in this game, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But let's start off with form. Liverpool, they're not doing great. They beat Rangers last time out 7-1, away in Scotland as well. But that was more Rangers falling apart in the last half an hour. They were absolutely dire. City, they drew 0-0 with Copenhagen away after Gomez got sent off, and we were down to 10 men. But form-wise, City unbeaten this season. Liverpool, they're conceding goals for fun at the moment. Even at Anfield, they're conceding goals. They're not the same Liverpool as they were last season or the year before. So this Liverpool team can be attacked. Now, they got some key players out. They've got Alexander-Arnold out. They've got Diaz out. And I think Diaz is a huge problem for them, because I think he's been their best player this season. You look at City, we've got Stones, Phillips and Walker out. And the biggest loss there is probably Walker, because against Liverpool, we tend to use his pace to stop their counter-attacks. So we're not going to have that this time out. But then again, our defence has been absolutely brilliant this season, I think. Yeah, we've conceded goals, and we conceded 3 against Newcastle. We conceded a few against Palace. But our defence in general, Akanji looks incredible. He's fitted in really nicely. Diaz, Laporte's back. Ake's been brilliant. Cancelo on the left has been probably the left back in the league, and he's not even a left back. So defensively, I think we can stop Liverpool here. Of course, the big talk is going to be Nunez, Haaland, because at the beginning of the season, people were comparing the two. A lot of people would have said Nunez is going to do better for Liverpool than Haaland for us. Of course, it's not turned out that way. Haaland's got 20 in 13 games. Nunez is really just kickstarting his Liverpool career. I mean, he's doing all right. He's scoring goals for them, but not at the level Haaland is. But I mean, who else no one on the planet is really, are they? So Nunez, Haaland, that's going to be one battle. But I think where this game gets won is in that midfield, because City's midfield, it's got to be Bernardo, De Bruyne and Rodri. I think them three will absolutely dominate Liverpool's midfield. I really do. And with the fullbacks pushing up, I expect them to play Kanji on the right, Cancelo on the left as usual. They're going to push up. They're going to push into the middle like they've been doing all season. I mean, it kind of sounds stupid to say against Liverpool, because of course Liverpool will hit us on the break, and we saw it last season a few times. When they hit you on the break, they're usually clinical. When you got Salah on one side, you got Diaz as well, and you're going to have or Nunez and Firmino, whoever they got up front, they will hit us on the break, and they can cause us damage. But without Mane, they just aren't that threat on the counter, and I think that's where they're falling short this season. So pushing our fullbacks into the middle, even though it didn't work in the Community Shield, I think we've got a lot better since then, and we've got a lot better to the system. I think we can handle that. I really do. But I mean, we're only going to find out the game, really. And then up front, of course, how can you play anyone else but Foden, Haaland, and it's got to be Grealish for me on the left. It really does. Foden on the right, Grealish on the left, and Haaland in the middle. I think if it's anything like other than that, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't see him playing Gundogan in this game, because, like I said, we need players to be going back as well. And I've said it so many times. Gundogan and De Bruyne, when they play together, they tend to play a little bit further up. Bernardo has to sit in that midfield role alongside De Bruyne, so we've got someone going back and helping Rodri with the back four. But that's just me. Whether Pep goes with that, I don't know. I'd be surprised if he plays Gundogan and De Bruyne together in this game. I think it'd be terrible, because you look at that Newcastle game, prime example. We got battered for like an hour in that when them two were playing together. So I don't think Pep will go with that. I think it is going to be Bernardo, Rodri and De Bruyne in midfield. And like I said, I think that's where the game is going to be won. Now, as for Haaland, he's just been rested for the Copenhagen game, so he's coming back in fit for this one. Of course, Foden came on as a sub in that game with Bernardo, so they're going to be a little bit more rested. And we got a real good chance here of beating Liverpool at Anfield. And if we do beat them, it really does end their title challenge. They're gone. I can't see them winning the Premier League if we beat them this weekend. Because if, for us, like I said, it just keeps the momentum going, because we've got a huge few weeks ahead now before the World Cup. And we need, like I said, we need to be at the top of the table by the time that World Cup comes around, because our best months of the season under Pep usually December and January, and we don't have that luxury this time because the World Cup's going to interrupt kind of that flow we got and all them games thick and fast. So we need to be top by the time the World Cup comes. And if we beat Liverpool, we got a massive chance of doing that, of course. And yeah, that's it really. It is a huge game. And like I said, just throw form out. It can go either way. Liverpool hit and miss. You never know who's going to turn up. What I will say is Liverpool have a tendency to concede first and concede early. They did it against Arsenal. They conceded within a minute. You know, they did it against Brighton as well. And they did it against Rangers. They concede first quite often. They're doing it a lot. We start strong in games. Even in the Newcastle game when we drew 3-3, we went 3-1 down, we started strong. Against Wolves, a goal within a minute. So I expect us to start strong in this one. And if we do, I don't think Liverpool are going to stop us from scoring in the opening 5-10 minutes. And from there on, it's up to whether Liverpool can get back into the crowd, everything like that. But I don't see the moment against us. I think we look solid. I think we look better than we have done for quite a long time. Honestly, the way we're playing this season so far, like I said, we've not won every single game. But look at the performances we've had. And yes, we've been hot and cold during things, but, you know, I think we look quite stable at times. We look like devastating going forward. Like we looked unstoppable against United. We looked unstoppable against Wolves whenever we went forward. And, of course, that's massively down to Haaland. Will Haaland score in this game? Maybe. I mean, I've captained them on my FPL team, so that's a surefire way of saying he's not going to score this game. But another hat-trick incoming, probably. Fingers crossed. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments your score prediction. Let me know what you think of Liverpool so far this season, or, you know, who cares really. Let me know what you think of City this season. And let's get into it. It's going to be on Sunday. I will be doing a watch along. The game kicks off at 4:30. I'll be live about 4:15, 4 p.m, something like that. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Let's go. Have fun. Bye-bye.